Welcome everybody to the show tonight. Razorback Live with the Sarge coming at you. I got my boy Hog Wild YT with us as always, and we're gonna do a little breakdown of the 5 commitments we got today, and bring it to you and tell you what we know about them and fill in the puzzle pieces that we call this team. YT, what we got?
Well, first off, we did get a commitment out of the JUCO ranks a couple days ago on the 29th. He seemed pretty hype about it. Antonio Sadell Bascom. He's a defensive lineman out of Coffeyville Community College. Um, he is a 3-star. He's a sophomore. Coffeyville's a powerhouse in the JUCO level. He's 6'3", 305. He's an 85 3-star, which, I mean, we need help on the defensive line. So I think that's a good pickup, good solid pickup. Don't know if he'll start right away, but
He
great
still
depth
gives
piece
us
overall.
he gives us a load, another load. That's a big man, 6'3", 305.
Correct. Right. Next, we have Max Gilbert. He was the kicker from Tennessee. Um, from what I know, decent kicker. I'm sure it's a depth piece, whether maybe Starzik struggling out there. He's missing kicks. Throw Max in there, sit Starzik down. I don't know if that's 100% true or not,
Well, we
but
got
it's
some
another depth piece.
we got some stats on Max. We'll show later in the show here. I mean, he can't handle his own. I can say that, but I don't know that he's going to take a job from Starzik. But I think if it's a good insurance piece, wouldn't you say?
Right. I would say so, yeah. Because we don't know who we had behind Starzik
Right,
last year. Say if Starzik gets hurt, because kickers can get hurt.
right, absolutely.
Um, and next we have Malachi Breland, big offensive guard from Memphis, which we knew we were going to get some Memphis players. Um, he's 6'5", 340. He's a very consistent guard, better in pass blocking than run blocking. Um, he's given up 4 sacks and 19 hurries, but I mean, it's a solid piece after losing Fernando Carmona right there at left guard.
Yeah.
Um, and then we have our kickoff specialist, because let's be honest,
We did a
his
little deep
stats
dive on
for
this guy, and he is definitely not going to be kicking field goals.
he is, unless they're from like 60 yards out,
Yeah.
he's not kicking them. Brandon, I don't know if it's
Braden.
Braden. I think it's
Braden
Braden.
McAllister, I think is how they
Right.
pronounce it.
Braden McAllister. He's a 3-star kicker.
And he's got a leg on
That's
him, but it's made to kick balls out of the back of the end zone, not through an upright.
right. No run backs on this guy. And then we have um, I would say a really good safety. Um, Stats might not show that he's really good, and the star system might not show he's really good, but he comes from good genes.
Yes.
His father is a NFL Hall of Famer. So I really like this pickup, and I think first off we're gonna start
His dad
off.
wasn't it Rodney Harrison? Was his dad, right?
Yes, yes. Didn't Rodney Harrison do something pretty good? I
Yeah,
think it
yeah.
was. I
Rodney
think it was
Harrison.
with the Steelers.
Yeah, he was with
Was
the
he with the
Steelers.
Steelers?
Yeah, I do believe he was a beast too, man.
Yeah. So maybe we can get some of that Harrison magic in Fayetteville. Um. So like we said, Makai Breland, he's a sophomore. I believe he'll be a junior next year, but he's 6'5", 340 out of Laurel, Mississippi. So he's not very far from home. Um, I don't have very many like stats of pancake blocks or anything like that, but he did get 1 tackle.
Hmm. And like we joked
um,
around earlier, it could have been a game-saving tackle too. on a
You
turnover.
never know a turnover. But I think it's a solid pickup. Some people may not think so, but I think he's
I
a pretty good, solid pickup.
for the first five guys so far, I'm sure that people are going to not be blown away because we're not picking up five stars, but you have to build depth, and I like what we're doing. It looks to me like they're rebuilding the whole special teams with two kickers and we'll get to our new long snapper. So it looks like we're doing some rebuilding there, and then I think we're adding pieces from the offensive and defensive line out. So a lot more is going to happen. I promise.
Right. And next, we're going to go to Christian Harrison. He this year he had 40 solo tackles, one interception, seven pass deflections. He did start his career at Tennessee, which he didn't get a lot of playing time, uh, per se. Uh, but Tennessee's been stacked on defense for a number of years in the secondary, so
Right.
it's understandable. But he did get an interception this year at Cincinnati, saved him from a
Touchdown.
touchdown being
Yep.
thrown. Uh, I think it's a solid pickup.
Yeah. I
He's
mean,
got the
it's
size, the speed, the hands, and he's got a great teacher at the house.
yeah, absolutely, for
Our
sure.
next guy is Mr. Field Goal Kicker.
Mm,
Not really.
yeah.
Just kidding.
As you see,
He's the
his
kickoff
long is
guy.
60 yards. But look at that field goal percentage.
He has a 28.6 field goal percentage inside of a 50-yard kick.
So he's definitely going to be
I'm
kicking the ball off at the beginning of the game.
right.
And
And
that's a
hey,
touchdown.
that's not to say in the future that he can't get better because the
True.
Hogs have a kicker in the NFL right now that plays for the Detroit Lions. The dude never kicked a field goal in college, and he's banging in 65 yarders
Mm-hmm.
in the NFL.
Yeah. And our last kicker that was here is banging in 67 yarders.
Right? Yeah, for fun,
Yeah, he's
for
just doing it,
funsies.
just like let's just see. So we got a history with good kickers in the last couple of years, anyway.
Here's Max Gilbert. He's 100% for extra points, 73.7 for field goals attempted. He scored 106 points. It's quite a it's quite a few points
Yeah, he's automatic
this
on extra
season,
points, which is really good.
which I hope you would be
Yeah,
since it's only a 10-yard kick.
you would think, but some of these kickers make that look a lot harder than what it needs to be.
But he was 4-4 from 20 to 30 yards out. From 30 to 39, 4 of 6. From 40 to 49, he was 4 of 6. And 50 plus, he was 2 of 3, with a long being of 53 yards. So uh, I don't see any problem with it being a depth piece, being a backup, or possibly taking over as a starter. He's only
Yeah,
a sophomore. Well, I think he'll be a junior
he'll be a
next
junior.
year.
Yeah, I think so.
Um, Good depth piece, possible starter.
Easy.
Now, here's the guy that's going to win us the championship right here, the long snapper.
Yeah,
No, I'm not hating on the kid, but it's always important to have a really good long snapper. As you can see, most long snappers aren't very big. They just know how to rip the ball backwards.
yeah. I mean, as long as you can get it back there to the holder consistently and in the right spot, you got the job, my man.
And hey, from what I've seen from our special teams coach, he's not bad at all. So he knows what he's doing. I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah, agree.
Here's Antonio Sadell Bascom. He played 8 games this year, 29 tackles, 2.5 sacks. 8 tackles for loss. So
He's got
I think
potential.
he's a solid. He definitely has potential. He's a very big man, 6'3", 305. So I
That's
think I think
that's what we need in the SEC. Big linemen, offensive and defensive line.
absolutely. Um, but I think that what we've gotten so far, I know they're not big splashy named hires that are not hires, but
Commitments.
commitments. We're basically hiring them, we're paying them.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, I think they've done fine so far. We probably won't hear big names on the weekend. I know a lot of people are wanting big names, but uh,
And I think too, some of the most of your bigger names are going to take more than one visit. So I think
right,
it's gonna your bigger names will come probably a little later in the portal, the transfer portal window, due to the fact is they're going to take multiple visits as fast as they can to make the best decision for them. I'm sure their agents are telling them, take a look at everybody before you make a decision. But so I think when it does open up, it's going to flood in with commitments, and some of the big ones will come a little bit later, in my
right.
opinion.
And I have a list of who's visited and who's to visit on Monday. I don't know how accurate they are. It's just what I've seen.
It's subject to
Um,
change, but this is
correct.
what we
I
see
mean,
so
because
far.
stuff can happen. Because you can see what LSU did to Carius Kern, tried to knock him off pace with his visits by holding his paperwork. But it's showing that that Sutton Smith visited already. Malcolm Simmons, a wide receiver, is on campus still right now. Jamari Hawkins from Memphis is on. Uh, Makai Breland, he already committed, so he visited. We have Makai Burrow, defensive lineman from Florida. He's already visited. I don't know where he's going after Arkansas. He's a big man, very big. And then Austin Ramsey, a defensive lineman from Kentucky. Don't know much about him, but doesn't hurt to have a whole bunch of defensive linemen come in.
Yeah,
Malcolm Hardzog, safety out of Nebraska. I believe he got injured earlier this year with a groin injury, and didn't get to play much. But from what I've seen when he's in, kid's electric, so that's a good get. Won't Another kid out of Tulane, Joker Johnson, a corner. He's good. That's
yeah,
all you need to know about him. Uh, Kanye Thompson, cornerback out of Slippery Rock. Kid's a fast, super fast.
yeah.
Um,
He should be named the Flash if he commits to us.
right. I watched some game tape of him, and he is a very fast blitzer off the edge. If you run a corner blitz, I'm not so sure how good he is in coverage, but he's fast. Could possibly be a special teams kind of player, like a returner or something like that. Um, and of course, we had AJ Hill on the hill. Um, he's a young quarterback. He didn't get to play much last year at Memphis, but he has a very high upside. Um, would like to see him, whether if he takes over the starting job or he's a depth piece, something like that. Um, that would be a very good pickup, considering we only have one quarterback on roster right now. Um, Today, uh, Adam Hawkins, offensive lineman out of Oregon State, visited today. Um, let's see here. Tavari Hampton. No, I think he already committed to Purdue, so that's wrong. Javon Robinson, corner out of Arizona State, was supposed to be visiting today. Don't know if he made it. Um, And I think we had another linebacker. I'm not sure what his name was. Oh, Kamari House. He posted on Facebook, or not Facebook, but Twitter, and posted him being in the stadium with all the lights and stuff. They were showing him around the stadium. Seems like he liked it quite a bit. But tomorrow we do have some heavy hitters coming in. Uh, Carius Kern, offensive lineman from LSU, also an Arkansas boy. We have Ben Mubunga's brother, Paul Mubunga. Uh, he's also an offensive lineman from LSU. He didn't start every game, but also could be another depth piece, could be a starter in the future. Got to have offensive lineman battles all the time in the SEC. You gotta build depth. Um, there is a big time. I say big time wide receiver because he looks like a big time wide receiver. But he's coming out of Pennsylvania, Penn. I think that's an Ivy League school. His name is Jared Richardson. He's a big bodied receiver, catches real well with his hands. Not Can't really judge how fast he is, but he uh, he can run a route and catch the ball with his hands. So that'd be a great pickup. Jaquavian Smith, linebacker out of Howard, hard nosed linebacker, very good instincts and tackles very well. Um, Shelton Lewis is a cornerback coming in tomorrow out of Clemson. And I think there's some other cornerbacks. I just don't have them down here that are coming in tomorrow. Uh,
Which is
but this
okay because
coaching
we'll do a lot of these guys on our live show Tuesday night
Tuesday.
at 8. We'll pick up anybody and do a little more depth dive on any new commits Tuesday night. But not bad for really the first wave of commitments out of the
I don't
transfer
think so.
portal.
I think we're doing pretty good. I think this coaching staff is attacking what needs to be addressed on the football team.
Yeah, and that's where you got to start. And then, you know, you start adding the fancy stuff. After you get the you know the hard stuff uh,
Got to get the
taken care of.
primer down before you put the
Yeah,
base
there
coat
you go.
and the clear coat.
There you go. So, all right. Well, that was a quick little show. We just wanted to bring you guys. We appreciate everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below the video. Let us know if you know any news. You want us to break down a player or something. Just let us know in the comments. And we appreciate y'all. We will see
Let us
you.
know if there's anything we can do better too.
Yeah, We will see you all Tuesday night at 8 o'clock for our live show. But we wanted to bring you this update as soon as we could, and we appreciate you again, and we hope to see you guys Tuesday night.
Have a great morning.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see y'all.